Welcome everyone to the 2025 Great Big Crunch. Before we get started, I have a few notes. So please rename your virtual name in your province or territory and school. We want to be able to refer to your school when we ask who's here. And we will be recording this event and taking photos during the crunch activity. If you don't want to be in the recording or group photos, or if someone from your class doesn't have media permission, you could either keep your cameras off or make sure that those without permission aren't in front or visible.
Bonjour tout le monde. Avant qu'on commence, renommez-vous avec le nom de votre école et de votre province. Nous allons enregistrer cet événement et nous allons prendre des photos aussi. Donc, si vous ne souhaitez pas être enregistré ou pris en photo, ou certains d'entre vous avez des élèves de vos classes qui n'ont pas l'autorisation, vous pouvez soit éteindre vos caméras ou soit vous assurer que les enfants sans autorisation ne sont pas devant les caméras ou visibles.
Tatsé, Minakisikau, Chow. Hello, good day, and welcome. My name is Sue-Ann Banks, and I coordinate the Indigenous School Food Circle with Farm to Cafeteria Canada and the Coalition for Healthy School Food. I get to connect, learn, and advocate for culturally appropriate healthy school food programs among Indigenous communities and for students all around Canada. I'm so excited to be with you all here today.
Ça, c'est notre audio.
Bonjour tout le monde, mon nom est Rachel et je travaille avec le Conseil du système alimentaire montréalais. Je coordonne le comité régional alimentation scolaire ici à Montréal et c'est tellement beau de voir tout le monde ici aujourd'hui. Bien que l'activité se passera majoritairement en anglais, je serai là pour ajouter quelques parties en français.
I do want to acknowledge this beautiful land. I'm joining you from today on the ancestral homelands of the Ktunaxa people, the original occupants and stewards of Amakas Ktunaxa in the Southeast Kootenay region of BC. Food is something that connects us all. It represents community and allows us to explore one another's traditions and cultures. We can learn about the stories of the land through our meals. Sharing food creates a sense of belonging and builds relationships that deepen our connection. And today, right now, we're all coming together and celebrating through food. Over to you, Rachel.
Merci, Sue-Ann. C'est fun d'imaginer ton chez-toi à l'autre bout du pays. Comme j'ai mentionné, je participe aujourd'hui de Montréal, aussi appelé Tchouktchagé pour les Kanakyaga ou les Mohawks, Mouniang pour les Anishinaabe-Mowen, Montreal ou Montréal. Le Montréal est historiquement connu comme le lieu de rassemblement pour de nombreuses Premières Nations. Et aujourd'hui, une population autochtone diversifiée ainsi que d'autres peuples résident ici. La nourriture est un élément qui nous relie tous. Elle représente la communauté et nous permet d'explorer les traditions et les cultures les uns des autres. Et aujourd'hui, nous nous réunissons aujourd'hui pour célébrer à travers l'alimentation. J'ai mon pomme avec moi aujourd'hui. Back to you, Sue-Ann.
Thanks, Rachel. Today is the Great Big Crunch's 17th year. That's older than many of you. Since 2008, more than 1 million people have joined the Great Big Crunch in schools, on Parliament Hill, in provincial legislators, at city halls, outdoors, and in so many different places around the country. Today, March 6th, is also part of Nutrition Month, and this year's theme is Nourish to Flourish, which presents a wonderful opportunity to prioritize and take meaningful steps to more wholesome and nourishing meals. This makes it a good day to raise awareness for good nutrition for all students around the globe. And just a couple more notes for the event. Feel free to use the reactions at the bottom of your screen, share in the excitement, and teachers, take a photo of your class and share with us on social media. That would be great.
Et juste quelques remarques pour l'événement, n'hésitez pas à utiliser les réactions en bas de votre écran pour partager votre enthousiasme. Et pour les professeurs, prenez une photo de vos classes et partagez-la sur votre école et sur les réseaux sociaux.
Hey, so crunchy fruits and vegetables are amazing, aren't they? So I'm excited to see who's all here today. We're going to have a little go around and see who's joined from across the country. We have about 20,000 if not more folks on the call joining us from their classrooms, schools, work, and home.
C'est tellement beau de voir autant de jeunes et d'écoles ici aujourd'hui. On va faire le tour pour savoir qui vient d'où.
I'm going to name the different regions from around the country, from east to west. When you hear your region, I'll ask everyone to wave their hands. And if you can raise your virtual hand.
Is there a volume somewhere here that I don't see?
we will be able to see you, spotlight you, and we can share the excitement together.
On va nommer les régions du Canada et levez vos mains virtuelles pour que vous mettez de l'avant et qu'on vous voit bouger et montrer votre énergie. Alors, vas-y, go ahead, Sue-Ann.
All right. So we're going to start off. Who is here from the Atlantic regions? New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland. Let's see those hands. Hey, so great you're here today. Don't forget to raise those virtual hands. Oh, look at you all. Hello. Okay, we're gonna, oh, hello. Let's see. We're gonna pop on over to Quebec. Oh, hello guys, Quebec and Ontario. Who's here today from Quebec and Ontario? Hello. Bonjour. So very exciting. Looking forward to crunching with everybody. Now we're gonna pop on over to the prairie provinces, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Virtual hands, wave your hands in the air. Let's see our prairie provinces. Virtual hands. Wave, hello. Great to see you all today. That's some good energy. Oh, we've got a few more. Look at you all. Hope you've got your fruits and veggies ready.
On peut dire tous bonjour.
Bonjour. And now we will be headed to the Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and all the way out west in BC. We'll look forward to your waving hands and your virtual hands. Great to see you all. Hi.
What's up?
Oh. So great to see everybody's smiling faces and waves from all around Canada. We've also heard from some schools that cannot make it today, who will be crunching on their own time, and we'll be sharing those on social media. So we look forward to seeing it.
On sait que plusieurs écoles ne pouvaient pas être ici aujourd'hui et qui vont croquer pendant tout le mois de mars.
So exciting and just enjoying that energy. Going to introduce Grilled Orchard, who will be joining us from a school in Belleville, Ontario. They have been growing over 15 different types of apples since 1916. And we invited them to join so we can celebrate their work bringing apples to schools. I can't wait to see what kind of apples they have.
Oui, donc Grilled Orchard nous rejoint aujourd'hui depuis une école de Belleville en Ontario. Et puis, plus de 15 différents types de pommes depuis 1916 et nous les avons invités à se joindre à nous pour que nous puissions célébrer comment ils approvisionnent les écoles locales avec des pommes. J'ai hâte d'en voir quelques-unes.
Grilled Orchard, over to you.
There we go. Good afternoon. I'm Kelly Grace. I'm from the Hastings and Prince Edward Learning Foundation. And I'm here at Parkdale School today with 330 of my best friends who are really excited to be crunching with friends across the country today. And I'm here with Diana McPherson, who is from Grills Orchard, who donated all of the apples, not only today, but as a supplier of apples every day that we get to crunch on through our student nutrition programs. Diana.
Good afternoon. Yes, we've been dealing with the student nutrition program for many years now, and all the apples that you've gotten today is less than 10 kilometers away. So we are very local, and we're so proud to be a family friend back every day. Thank you.
Wait. Let's go.
We got a big chair behind me.
Nice to see you all. Happy Big Crunch Day. Nice to see you all. Happy Big Crunch Day. That was great. Thanks so much, Grills Orchard and Belleville School. That was very great for sharing, and it's nice to know you're so close to the orchard. We're going to give a warm welcome to Asma, a master's student at the University of Toronto studying nutrition and dietetics and also coordinator of the Black School Food Working Group, who is the creative force behind the second year of the Great Big Munch activity. Welcome, Asma.
Allô, Asma. Notre amie Asma, une étudiante à la maîtrise à l'Université de Toronto et la coordonnatrice du groupe de travail sur l'alimentation scolaire noire, va maintenant animer une petite activité de la Grande Bouchée. Go ahead, Asma.
Amazing. So hello, everyone. Hello there, adventurers, and welcome to the Great Big Munch, where we'll be exploring the wonderful world of bananas. I first wanted to start off by saying happy Ramadan to all those of you who are fasting. Really, really excited. It's a wonderful month, and we hope that you're doing well. So I'm fasting too. So the Great Big Munch actually was inspired by my love for bananas, which are eaten so many ways in my culture, and especially the small culture. But unlike the Minions, I didn't write a song about it. Instead, I made the Great Big Munch activity in this year's toolkit. And for those of you who love bananas as much as I do, you can go ahead and complete that activity. It's really fun, and it talks about all the bananas from different places around the world as well. And so I just wanted to jump into a little quick, activity with fun facts. And if you can stand up for this activity. It's a little bit of, physical activity. So we're gonna get started. So first up, are bananas berries or not? If you think they are berries, you can make a nice banana. Oh, I'm gonna move back for this. You're gonna make a nice banana shape. And if you think that they are not berries, you're gonna make a banana split. I'm not able to see you, but they are berries. They belong to the berry family. So bananas are berries. And now, do you think bananas grow on trees or on the ground? If you think they grow on trees, you're going to reach as high as you can on your tippy toes. And if you think that they are growing on the ground, you're going to crouch down low. You're going to crouch down low if you think they grow on the ground. Amazing. So if bananas grow on trees, they are actually called banana trees. It's really exciting. I also just like a minion for funs. So for the final fun fact, we'll be using our hands and feet. So if you think that banana bunch is called a hand, you're gonna wave your hands. And if you think that they are called So you're going to wave them above your head, actually, above your head. And if you think that they are not called a banana bunch and something else, so you're going to stomp your feet. You cannot see my feet, but you're going to stomp your feet. Okay, and so, fun fact, for those of you who are waving your hands, we're correct. They are called a banana bunch. Like a bunch of them coming together are called a hand. And you can kind of see how they all connect like that. Amazing. So I just wanted to say, I see a lot of people, participating. I want to thank you for that. And well, this brings us to the end of our banana adventure. I want to thank you so much, everyone, all the schools that are joining us today. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you want more banana activities, as I mentioned, we have our activity called the Great Big Munch in this year's toolkit. I'm really excited to see how all of you do this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Asma.
Merci, Asma. Et maintenant, Debbie Field, la coordinatrice de la Coalition pour une saine alimentation scolaire, va nous présenter nos invités spéciaux qui viennent croquer avec nous. Nous sommes contents d'avoir avec nous le ministre de la Famille, des Enfants et du Développement social, Jenna Sudds, ainsi que la mairesse de Toronto, Olivia Chow, ainsi que le ministre de l'Éducation de la Nouvelle-Écosse, Mr. A.
Well, this last year has been amazing when it comes to school food. And there have been some incredible leaders who've made sure that not only do we have a national school food program, but that agreements with provinces and territories have been signed. So it is my great pleasure to introduce Minister Sudds, who is the Minister of Families, Children, and Social Development. For coming, Jenna.
Pleasure. Thank you so much, Debbie. Hello, everyone. Nice to see all your smiling.
Hello.
My name's Jenna Sudds, and I get to serve as the Minister for Families, Children, and Social Development for the Government of Canada. And I'm really, really thrilled to be able to join you again this year. And I'm sure that if I was there in person with you, I'd get to see all the delicious food that you have there ready to be crunched. But let's not eat them yet. We're going to do our great big crunch together in a few minutes. But I think we've all experienced a time when we were hungry, that we couldn't focus on our schoolwork. I definitely know that's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to many of you. And when we're hungry, our schoolwork, our chores, or any sort of activity gets hard because all we can think about is our stomach rumbling and how hungry we are. But my job is to try to help with that, to make sure that kids like you across Canada have food at school so you can focus on growing and learning and doing whatever you put your mind to. So that's why we're creating a national school food program, so more kids have access to food in their classrooms. So far we have 8 provinces and territories signed on to the program. What does this mean? It means more kids across the country have access to food in their schools. And we're not stopping there. We're working with all provinces and territories that haven't signed on yet to make sure that their students will have access to the incredible benefits of the National School Food Program as well. So before we crunch, I just want to give a big thanks to all the volunteers, the teachers, the educational assistants, and the parents that help to make school food programs possible. You are all helping nourish our future leaders, and all of this wouldn't be successful without you. So a big thank you to everyone that helps put on the Great Big Crunch every year. It's really an incredible way to help us show how important healthy school food is. So thank you very much for having me, and I can't wait to crunch together.
Thank you so much. It's now my great pleasure to introduce Brendan Maguire, Minister of Education from Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia has just pole vaulted to be the most impressive province with an amazing additional investment of $80 million, which will make such an incredible difference. All the kids in Nova Scotia. So we're delighted you're here. Thank you so much for coming, Minister.
Am I on here? Thank you for having me. And I want to thank Minister Sudds and our government for all the amazing work they do around food security. I'm just excited to be here. I'm glad that we are joined from coast to coast to coast by all these awesome kids. The favorite part of my day is every once in a while, I'll hear a bunch of them cheering. And it's just so fun to hear. I want to thank everyone for being involved, the teachers, the parents, the ECEs, all the support workers. We know that kids learn better when they are full. And this federal government, along with Nova Scotia, we recognize that, and we're going to continue to lead for us, the country, for Canada, the world. So thank you, everybody. I'm desperately wanting to bite into this Honeycrisp apple. So let's go.
Thank you so much, Brandon. And now, great pleasure to introduce another visionary leader who has made, along with her city council colleagues, a commitment to a universal school food program in Toronto, joining other great cities in the world who have made similar commitments. Mayor of Toronto, Olivia Chow. Thank you so much. Oh, you're good now, Olivia. No, you did it again.
Here we go.
There.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Debbie. I can't wait to hear the sound of everyone crunching on a healthy snack together, the apple. Look, when our stomach are making noise, when they're grumbling because we're hungry, we're not at our best, right? We just get grumpy. We know the benefits of providing healthy meals to kids. And my vision is simple. We're going to feed more kids, and we want to make sure that every kid in Toronto will have a mid-morning meal by September 2026. It's only a year and a half away. And this year we're feeding 25,000 more children. And it means that and then next year, every child, kid in Toronto will get a mid-morning meal. Today is really important because you are the advocates that will make our crunch heard throughout Ontario, throughout the country. And I just want to thank the minister, the federal minister, Sudds, of her investment. And let's make sure the crunch is heard loud and clear. And I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Olivia. So over to Sue Ann.
Yes, thank you, Minister Sudds, Minister Maguire, and Mayor Chow. It was so great to have you join us today. We're now going to guide you through our final crunch activity today. We will do an exploration of the 4 directions of the medicine wheel from my Cree culture, connecting to messages through spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional awareness. I'll ask everyone to take your apple or other crunchy vegetable or fruit, and we're going to get to know it. So we'll start in the north, which is the spiritual awareness, and like the great bear awakening from hibernation, looking for food. What does your apple smell like? What do you sense when you hold it? When I smell mine, there's a hint of apple smell, and I sense it's a bit sweet, and it will be very delicious.
On vous demande maintenant de prendre vos pommes ou vos fruits ou légumes croquants. Nous allons apprendre à la connaître. Donc, quelle est son odeur? La mienne a un soupçon d'odeur de pomme.
My apple is a pink lady, and it's both sweet and crispy. And I can really smell that sweetness. Can you smell yours too? Next is the east in our physical awareness. How does it feel in your hand?
Prochainement, qu'est-ce que vous ressentez quand vous touchez votre aliment? Est-ce qu'il est lisse ou collant ou dur?
Feel all the different parts. Does it feel smooth, sticky, firm, a bit wrinkled? As I feel mine, it feels pretty firm and also smooth in places, and the whole apple is a bit waxy.
Pour moi, ma pomme est plutôt bosselée et rugueuse à certains endroits et la tige est un peu dure.
Now, in the south direction, we're using our mental awareness. So, what does it remind you of? An animal, a shape, a pattern?
Donc, à quoi ça ressemble vos pommes? Tout comme les corps, les pommes et les autres fruits et légumes ont des formes et des tailles différentes.
Just like our bodies, apples and other fruits and vegetables come in all different shapes and sizes. My apple is just right for a morning snack, afternoon for some of you. They come in different colors. Mine is mostly pinkish. It's not perfectly round and it has some spots. What does yours look like?
Pour moi, ma pomme est de taille moyenne, je dirais, un peu plus grande que d'autres. Elle a des taches de rousseur, quelques imperfections, un peu comme les gens.
Now to the west, which is our emotional understanding. What do you feel when you anticipate taking a bite? Do you hear it drumming when you try to listen?
Est-ce que votre aliment chante?
I can't hear any drumming.
Moi
What
non
will
plus.
what will it sound like when we take a bite? What will it taste like?
Mais quel bruit est-ce que ça fera quand on prend une bouchée? Quel goût pensez-vous qu'il aura? On va le découvrir dans un instant.
These are things we'll get to discover in just a moment. It's almost time for us to take our great big crunch together. So make sure you all have your apples or other crunchy fruits or vegetables ready.
OK, donc préparez-vous à 5, on va faire notre croquée en même temps.
Get ready to crunch as we're going to do our crunch on the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was so good. That was so yummy. Oh. What do you think? Think we should do another one?
Allons-y.
I've been doing more than one.
All right. So this time we're gonna start it in my Cree language. So we're back to Nianin, Niu, Nistu, 2, 1. Kamakwam.
Did you really leave your tooth? Where is it?
That's so good. I hope you're all enjoying your yummy fruits, veggies, crunchy times together. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. We are so grateful to have you join us today and crunch together.
Oui, merci à tout le monde d'avoir participé et de vous joindre à nous pour vos passions et de vos engagements envers l'alimentation scolaire.
We're looking forward to supporting the continuation of the National School Food Program, and we're thankful for everybody joining us for today's Great Big Crunch. Keep crunching through Nutrition Month and have an amazing day.
Merci encore et croquez fort pendant le mois de mars. Au revoir et bonne journée.
Au revoir.